Alright, YouTube friend, this is the 2004 ES330. So pretty much the same as the Camry 3.3 or Solara, Avalon, even Sienna. They look pretty much the same as the 3.3, and the 3.3 and 3.0 1MZ is pretty much almost the same. Just a couple here and there is different, and I already have the 2004 Camry and Sienna swap, so basically very much the same as this right here, intake manifold and all that stuff. The transmission does not, I think it's toasted, the either the clutch, not 100% sure, but when you shift into gear it doesn't move at all. So pretty much the transmission fluid is kind of like smell bad, burning. I replaced the transmission fluid and still doesn't do any good. Going to swap the transmission. So I already take the air box, everything out. Those are easy. Pretty much just take the basic stuff out, so you know what to do. Thank you for the people that who are watching my channel and subscribe. I not the best, so everything I do is a learning process. Even though I done so many years, but I still have a lot to learn, and you know, I learn from you that who watching my video. Thank you so much. So let me get back to work and get this done so you can see the whole thing. Okay, from the top here, very much is done already, but I'm going to take the starter out so I have more clearance when I lift the cars up. So all the wire and dipstick and the shifting cable all done. So transmission line, cooling line is removed, so it's ready to jack the cars up and take the axle, take the flywheel torque converter bolt out. Okay, from the bottom here, I drained the transmission fluid out already. Bottom here, I only take these three and leave everything up there for the chassis to hold, and less part removing. You can see that I just push out, swing this way, and just remove the axle from here. Alright, decide to not remove the subframe, and the reason is I find out that the water pump is leaking. So best way, just remove the engine and transmission out and put the timing belt and the transmission together and then drop it back. So much easier than just drop the subframe and take the transmission out, and after that just do the timing on this side. Radiator fans out, only 3 bolts holding here. There's one center and then one on the towards the end, and just lift the fans out. Take the exhaust manifold on this side out. I'm going to leave the radiator, even though I have the radiator is on the way, but if I remove the alternator out and the AC drop, and taking the exhaust manifold out, Should have plenty of room to remove that. It kind of tight a little bit on this side over here, and I'm thinking about removing this clip, but that don't make that much difference, so I'm going to leave it there. And should be have plenty. It doesn't have much room, but if I tie a little bit on this way, it should be able to clear out. Removing the cable from this side, and on that side just remove the harness from the ECU, and that's it. And also the power steering pump down there, and move that, and should be able to free the engine out. In the glove box here is only one. Supposed to have two of this, but the other side's missing. And just turn this to unlock this from here, and the glove box is falling apart. And from here just disconnect the ECU plug, so you can pull from the inside of the engine. This side just 210 down there. It's 240. Belt tensioner. Okay, now belt's released. On the bottom ones need to release this two bolt right here, so the exhaust can be free. Trying to remove the AC compressor bolt. Okay. So the bracket over here is 214 over here. Let's see what I'm doing right here. There you go. And then you get to the 14 down here. Okay, this is off. Everything from over here is free. The AC is free. So I'm going to tie the AC closest to the radiator as possible, so I have more room on this side. The gas line right here is very easy. Push this pin down and take the pins off. And this is, I'm not sure the camera can catch right here, but this clip, two yellow clip both sides. Just hold it and push. The gas line should be come off. That right there. Push and slide out. Very easy. If I can do it one hand, you can do it in both your hands. There's a pin right here. Like that. Just came out with a 10 socket. And that one should come out like that. And the hardest one is the one in the bottom here, so I have to go through the bottom. So a couple clip. Okay, one by one. There's one more right here. Off and slide this thing down, and now it's falling apart. Basically they want you to take from here. Okay, there's a pin right there. There's another pin right here.
Okay, and there's a pin right there, so you have to have at least a 4 screwdriver to hold it, you know, and then you can pull. But I'm going to try to see if I can do. Okay, now I can pull this up, and you can see that very tight spot, you know. And there's 2 plugs right here. If you don't take this out like that, you can use a finger to pull, but this piece right here blocking, so you can't really pull that out from here. It's so tight, so you have to pull the box out to be able to pull the plug from this side. You know, this side so too tight with that. You know, they should design this open a little bit more, but the way the sidewall over here, that's why they can't really design anything better. All right, this side's done. From the bottom here is only 1 bolt that holding right here, and the top one is just the one I did. On this side here, there's another 10 millimeters bolt that holding the power steering pressure line, and very tight spot. I don't know how people who have big hands can get that done, but you know, a lot of time you have to removing that bolt to be able to free this line when you pull up the engine. What you can do is, the power steering is pump already released. You can pull this slightly open before then take that, but you know, lots of time people have to remove the intake manifold to do that, you know. So I'm going to squeeze my little tiny hand to see if I can get that bolt down here. If I can get that done, then I can pull the engine out. For me to get it, I had to pull my hand on this side and to feel it and do it. Otherwise, it's very tight. I don't know. You can remove the body throttle on this side here to get more room to go in the back here, but I don't have a big old gigantic hand, so I can manage without removing that, so it would just save me a couple of screws that I'd have to remove it. Alright, now it's free. I'm going to remove this bracket here, so I have more room to remove this 19 motor mount. And on this one, to have a clearance, you have to remove this bracket, the motor mount bracket right here, to be able to clear from up here. And the other side has the same motor mount like that, so I already took the other one out. So this one is a 14. I'm going to impact that. Make sure there's no other line will connect it. You don't want to pull electrical line, or you don't want to pull brake line. You don't want to put any braking line. So make sure you check everything clear before you even lift up. Evenly out. I did get the top one out, but there's another one on the bottom, and that is had to be come out too. Okay, let me remove that. Earlier I only feel the one on the top here, not the one in the bottom. See this power steering line right here, I forgot to disconnect it too, so good thing I catch up before the break. Now I completely disconnected, so it's good to go. This side's free, and this side over here is free. I can slightly tilt a little bit and should be able to come out. Okay, it's clear. This side is pretty much packed, and over here is almost clear. So let's see what happens next. The best way is to take that, the pulley out to have that clearance, because very limited space over here. But you can do without it, but you know, to have a more room is better. See that? When you remove the engine like this, you have to do extra slow. You have to be careful everywhere, because if you by yourself like me, you have to be extra careful because you don't see everything. If a two-person, one person got it and a second person can jack the engine up, that makes a lot easier than single guy, and you have to do everything. So everything's clear from here to right here. So this transmission is bad, so I need to remove that transmission. The water pump over here is leaking, so I need to remove that water pump.